وَإِذَا and when تُتْلَى عَلَيْهِ it is recited on him آيَاتُنَا our verses وَلَّى he turns away مُسْتَكْبِرًا arrogantly. When the Qur'an is recited to him, who? This person whose life is all about lahu al-hadith. What happens to him? He becomes very arrogant. He turns away arrogantly. He doesn't listen to the Qur'an at all. And he becomes very arrogant that why are you even reciting the Qur'an to me? Turn that off. I'm too busy right now. I don't want to listen to this Qur'an. And this is what happens to the ears that are full of music. They cannot tolerate the Qur'an. Then it gets boring. كَأَن لَمْ يَسْمَعْهَا as if لَمْ يَسْمَعْهَا he didn't even hear it. He's so arrogant, he turns away, he ignores what was said to him. It's as if he didn't even hear it. كَأَنَّ as if فِي إِنْ أُذُنَيْهِ both his ears is وَقْرَى heaviness, deafness. أُذُنَيْ, dual of the word udun, ear. In both his ears is waqr. Waqr is basically thiqal, heaviness, weight. And it's used for hamlu thaqil, a heavy load, especially a donkey load. If you see a donkey with a load, it's on both sides, right? Equal. So just like that, in both his ears, there's a kind of heaviness, meaning something that's blocking the ears, preventing the haqq from going in. So he doesn't like to even listen to the haqq. And really, if you think about it, if there's headphones, earphones, stuck in the ears, how are you meant to get any good inside? You're blocking everything. And these days, especially the way the headphones are, you block everything else out, and you only hear what you hear. Allah says, فَبَشِّرْهُ so give him tidings, بِعَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ of a painful punishment. Painful punishment. Earlier we learned humiliating punishment. Here we learn painful punishment. For who? For the one who doesn't give importance to the speech of Allah, which is hudan and rahmah. He's too arrogant towards it, and instead he has all the time, all the attention for lahu al-hadith, consumed by entertainment. So, the one who is engrossed with lahu al-hadith, what happens to him? He is prevented from listening to the Qur'an. But the Qur'an is a source of healing for those who believe in the Qur'an, right? They cannot have enough of listening to the Qur'an, of reciting the Qur'an, of reflecting on the Qur'an. It's like their hearts are never satisfied enough, so they want more of the Qur'an. In Surah Fussilat, ayah 44, Allah says about the Qur'an, قُلْ هُوَ لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا هُدًى وَشِفَاءً. The Qur'an, for those who believe, it is guidance and a cure. وَالَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ فِي آذَانِهِمْ وَقْرٌ. Those who don't believe, then in their ears is deafness. فِي آذَانِهِمْ وَقْرٌ. In their ears is deafness. وَهُوَ عَلَيْهِمْ عَمَى. And it is upon them blindness, meaning they're completely blind to the beauty of the Qur'an. They're blind to it. They've never seen it. They've never experienced it. Why? Because they have filled their lives with garbage. أُولَٰئِكَ يُنَادَوْنَ مِن مَكَانٍ بَعِيدٍ. Those, it is as though they're being called from a very distant place. Meaning the Qur'an seems so far. In Surah Al-Isra, ayah 82, Allah says, وَنُنَزِّلُ مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ مَا هُوَ شِفَاءٌ وَرَحْمَةٌ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَلَا يَزِيدُ الظَّالِمِينَ إِلَّا خَسَارًا. The Qur'an is cure, mercy for those who believe, but those who do dhulm, for them, it doesn't increase them except in loss. Meaning they go further and further away. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. Indeed, those who believe, وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ, and they do righteous deeds, لَهُمْ جَنَّاتُ النَّعِيمِ. For them are gardens of pleasure. If you think about it, music, entertainment, all of these things that we discussed, what are they for? Why is it that we go towards these things? For what purpose? Pleasure. But do they ever bring absolute pleasure? No. Because absolute pleasure does not exist in this world. It is in Jannah, Jannatun Na'im. خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا, abiding therein eternally. وَعْدَ اللَّهِ حَقًّا, the promise of Allah is true. That Allah will admit them into Jannat, Na'im. This is Allah's promise, He will certainly fulfill it. وَهُوَ الْعَزِيزُ الْحَكِيمُ. He is the mighty, the wise. Why are these names mentioned over here? Because it is Allah's promise to grant Jannatun Na'im to those who believe. when is it that someone does not fulfill their promise? Either because of some weakness, right? That they weren't able to, something came in the way, something prevented them. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Aziz, nothing can prevent Him, right? From fulfilling His promise. Or secondly, someone, does not fulfill their promise because they changed their mind. They thought something else was better. They had a better idea, a newer thought, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Hakim, the all-wise, meaning every decision of His is based on knowledge, wisdom, hukum, putting things where they actually belong. And also another reason why someone does not fulfill their promises, because of khiyana. Right? Khiyana, betrayal, cheating. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is above that. وَهُوَ الْعَزِيزُ الْحَكِيمُ خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ. He has created the skies. Look at Allah's might. Look at His hukum. Allah is the one who has created the skies, بِغَيْرِ, without, عَمَدٍ, any pillar. تَرَوْنَهَا, you see it. تَرَوْنَ, from ra'a, ra hamzaya. And amad, from ayn mim dal, amad is used for a post, a support, a pillar. Alright? So Allah has created the sky. How? Without any pillars. تَرَوْنَهَا, you see it. Meaning, Allah has created the sky without any pillars that you see. Do you see any pillars holding the sky up? Do you see any pillars, any props holding the sun up? No, you don't. Holding the clouds up? No, you don't. There are no pillars. You understand? There are no pillars. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has kept the sky in its place, the earth in its place, and the different things in the sky in their place, and there is nothing physical, like a tangible thing that we see supporting it. Doesn't this show Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's izzah, His qudra, His hukum? How perfectly He has created it? For example, even this roof, does it not need walls? Does it not need pillars? Right? Like for example, I don't know if you remember, but in this hall, we used to have a pillar over here also. You remember? Right? That was just for the purpose of, aesthetics. Basically to make the masjid look kind of like same from both sides. Because this pillar, we cannot remove it. It's necessary. Right? But then we thought it was better to have the view instead of the looks. Right? So anyway, this is a necessity. You can't get rid of it. That's a necessity. You can't get rid of it. Right? No matter how inconvenient it is, you can't do without it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created the sky such that it doesn't even need any pillars. And there's so much in the sky. It's amazing how things are in space. Right? But what is supporting it? You don't see it. بِغَيْرِ عَمَدٍ تَرَوْنَهَا. Secondly, this is also understood in a different way, which is that Allah has created the skies without any amad that you can see. Meaning the amad are there, but you can't see them. They're invisible. Invisible supports. Invisible pillars. Meaning there is something keeping the sky in its place, keeping whatever is in the sky in its place, the clouds in their place. There's something holding it in its place. What is that thing? You don't see it. It's invisible to your eyes. And really, if you think about it, in this earth, for example, you have gravity. Do you see it? Can you touch it? You don't. You can't. Right? Things in the atmosphere, what is it that's keeping them in their place? Keeping a certain distance from the earth. Whatever those forces are, they're there. We don't see them. Doesn't that show to us Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's might? وَأَلْقَى, and He has cast, fil ardi, in the earth, rawasiya, pillars, plural of the word rasiya. Allah has thrown, He has cast in the earth firmly rooted mountains. Rawasi. Rawasi is the plural of rasiya, and what does rasiya refer to? Rusu, rasin wow. What does it mean? To be firmly rooted. Right? When something is deep, like for example, a nail. Have you ever tried hanging something on the wall? With a nail or something? And you hammer it in, but you don't hammer it properly, so what happens? The moment you hang something, the whole thing falls. Right? Why? Because you didn't make it deep enough. You have to make sure that it's deep enough. So this is how the mountains are. Firmly rooted. And they're firm, they are deep, they are also stabilizing the earth. أَن تَمِيدَ بِكُمْ unless tamida, it sways, mim ya dal, bikum with you. Meaning these mountains are there so that the earth does not sway with you. So the purpose of the mountains is to stabilize the earth. If these mountains were not there, the earth would constantly be shaking beneath your feet and you wouldn't be able to live. وَبَثَّ, and He has scattered, فِيهَا, in it, meaning in the earth, مِن كُلِّ دَابَّةٍ, every creature, every kind of creature, type of creature. I mean, it's amazing. Literally, dabba, dawab, different creatures are scattered on the earth. No matter where you go on this planet, what will you see? Life. Some form of life. Some kind of creature. وَأَنزَلْنَا, and we have sent down, مِنَ السَّمَاءِ, from the sky, مَاءً, water. We have sent down from the sky water. Amazing. I mean, water comes out from springs. You get water from rivers, lakes, right? Seas, oceans. But water is also coming down on us from the sky. Amazing. And from what? From clouds. It's not like a lake that's floating in the atmosphere. It's clouds. You don't see the water. But it falls down on us. وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً فَأَنبَتْنَا, then we cause to grow, فِيهَا, in it, meaning in the earth, مِن كُلِّ زَوْجٍ كَرِيمٍ, every noble kind. What is this referring to? Every noble kind of what? Plant. Zawj. Zawj, remember, it means one of a pair, right? Zawj means one of a pair, literally. And from this, the word zawj is also used for type. Kind. So for example, one of a pair, one is male, the other is female, for instance. So male is a type, female is a type. It's a category. So zawj means type. Type of what? Trees, plants, fruits. So many types of plants, trees, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes them grow. And this happens when? After the rain. But what is the quality of all of these plants? Allah says they are kareem. Kareem. What does kareem mean? Noble. Noble meaning of high class, you could say. Alright? High class. So, the plants that grow, I mean, if you think about it, even dandelions, no matter how much we detest them, but still, they've got their own beauty, isn't it? It's amazing how, when you're trying to pull them out, your children will be like, why are you killing those flowers? Right? For them, they're flowers, and for you, they're weeds. Because even though they're very annoying, but still they've got some beauty. Isn't that amazing? Even a thorny shrub, doesn't it have its own beauty? Every plant has some kind of characteristics. Even if it's something poisonous, it has some benefit to it. Right? The beauty, the size, the color, the fact that it's purifying the air, whatever it may be. Kareem. High class. Kareem also means that which is generous. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Al-Kareem, meaning the one who is very generous. So plants are described as generous. How are they generous? Amazing. You put one seed in. One seed. And what do you get from it? A plant. And from that plant, how many more seeds do you get? So many more. I mean, look at one strawberry plant. How many strawberries would it produce? And those strawberries also, every strawberry has how many seeds? So many. Isn't it? So Zawjin Kareem. It's amazing. So what do you expect from the Khaliq of these plants then? If the plants that He has created are so generous that they give you so much more, what do you expect from the creator of these plants? If you do something for Him, what do you expect from Him in return then? وَأَنبَتْنَا فِيهَا مِن كُلِّ زَوْجٍ كَرِيمٍ هَذَا خَلْقُ اللَّهِ. This is the creation of Allah. Meaning all that you see, and what is mentioned in the previous ayah, from the sky to the mountains, to the rain, to the plants, this is the creation of Allah. Meaning whatever you see, has been created by Allah alone. فَأَرُونِي, then you show me. ماذا, what is that which خَلَقَ, He has created. Who? الَّذِينَ مِن دُونِهِ, those besides Him. Meaning those that you worship besides Allah, tell me, what is it that they have made? Tell me, what is it that they have created? Nothing at all. Because everything is Allah's creation. Bal, rather, الظَّالِمُونَ, the wrongdoers, فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ, in clear error. Their error is manifest. It's evident. That what is it that they're worshipping? Something that has not even created a single object. In fact, itself it is created. They are in clear error. In Surah Al-Ra'd, Ayat 16, Allah says, أَمْ جَعَلُوا لِلَّهِ شُرَكَاءَ خَلَقُوا كَخَلْقِهِ فَتَشَابَهَ الْخَلْقُ عَلَيْهِمْ قُلِ اللَّهُ خَالِقُ كُلِّ شَيْءٍ. Say, Allah is the creator of everything. وَهُوَ الْوَاحِدُ الْقَهَّارُ. He is the one, the prevailing. His will prevails. So the reality is that those that are worshipped besides Allah, they have created nothing. And when they have created nothing, then they don't deserve any worship. They're not worthy of it. They don't deserve to be followed. Who is it that deserves to be obeyed? Who deserves to be worshipped? The Creator, the Maker, the Owner, the Knower. He deserves it. So, the guidance that He has sent, the Quran, follow it for your own benefit. Because it is from who? From the one who has made you, from the one who knows you. Recitation.
وَإِذَا تُتْلَى عَلَيْهِ آيَاتُنَا وَلَّى مُسْتَكْبِرًا كَأَن لَّمْ يَسْمَعْهَا كَأَنَّ فِي أُذُنَيْهِ وَقْرًا فَبَشِّرْهُ بِعَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ لَهُمْ جَنَّاتُ النَّعِيمِ خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا وَعْدَ اللَّهِ حَقًّا وَهُوَ الْعَزِيزُ الْحَكِيمُ. خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ بِغَيْرِ عَمَدٍ تَرَوْنَهَا وَأَلْقَى فِي الْأَرْضِ رَوَاسِيَ أَن تَمِيدَ بِكُمْ وَبَثَّ فِيهَا مِن كُلِّ دَابَّةٍ وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً فَأَنبَتْنَا فِيهَا مِن كُلِّ زَوْجٍ كَرِيمٍ. هَذَا خَلْقُ اللَّهِ فَأَرُونِي مَاذَا خَلَقَ الَّذِينَ مِن دُونِهِ بَلِ الظَّالِمُونَ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ.
سبحانك اللهم بحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.